How to text a Capricorn woman. If you want to impress a woman born between December 22nd to January 20th, you need to master the art of texting her. Your messages to a Capricorn woman should be short and to the point. Don't use a lot of unnecessary words and avoid emojis. Always be direct and don't play games. She isn't an avid texter, so you should use texting as a means to set up ways to talk in person, like scheduling a date or planning a time for a phone call. How to flirt with a Capricorn woman over text. When it comes to love, some zodiac signs love the thrill of the chase while others prefer being pursued. A Capricorn woman falls into the latter category, so don't be afraid to send the first text message after you have exchanged phone numbers. Even if she is the one who said she would call you, you should take the initiative and reach out to a woman born under this sign. Be careful not to bombard her with texts though. The important thing to remember about texting a Capricorn woman is that she isn't the type to be glued to her phone unless it's for work purposes, in which case she still isn't checking her personal messages. A Capricorn lady much prefers in-person conversations or a phone call, so try to avoid having deep, meaningful talks over text. Your best bet is to use texting to express your romantic interest and make plans to spend time together in the real world. A Capricorn woman's approach to flirtatious texting is perhaps best illustrated by her zodiac sign symbol. Every zodiac sign has a unique symbol, usually an animal, that encapsulates the distinct personality traits of that sign. Capricorn is symbolized by the sea goat, a mythical creature that is half goat and half fish. This impossible combination tells us that a Capricorn woman is elusive, like her strange, mysterious animal symbol.
Like a goat or a fish, she will climb any mountain or swim upstream through any obstacle that stands in the way of getting what she wants.
Capricorn is one of the most hardworking and ambitious signs of the entire zodiac, so the best way to engage your Capricorn crush in a flirty conversation is to ask her about work. If she mentions an upcoming presentation or meeting she is preparing for at work, be sure to text her beforehand to encourage her and show your support. Even if she doesn't respond, she probably won't because, she's preparing for that big presentation. Text her again later to ask her how it went. She will love that you remembered the details of her schedule and that you care enough to talk to her about it. If you really want to know how to text a Capricorn woman, then you should smash that like button. How to seduce a Capricorn woman over text. The difference between being flirty and being seductive is your intention. You flirt when you want to express romantic interest and show that you want to get to know someone better, but you seduce when you are interested in a sexual relationship. When attempting to seduce a Capricorn woman over text, it's important to remember her zodiac sign's natural element. Every zodiac sign correlates with one of four natural elements: earth, fire, air, or water. A sign's natural element conveys that sign's temperament and how they get along with the other signs. Capricorn is an earth sign, and earth signs are known for being grounded, practical, and logical. Their communication style is direct and honest, with no room for subtleties that could lead to miscommunications. When you want to seduce a Capricorn lady over text, be straightforward but sophisticated. Tell her directly that you find her attractive and are interested in getting physical with her, but don't be crude or graphic. Her sign's guiding planet can also explain a thing or two about seducing this sensual lady. Just as every zodiac sign has a natural element, each sign also has a ruling planet that reveals something about that sign's character. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the planet of boundaries, discipline, and stoicism.
This means that while a Capricorn lady is highly sensual, she isn't a particularly animalistic or rough lover.
She is attracted to self-control over impulsivity and careful planning over spontaneity. When you want to seduce her, you should give her plenty of time to prepare. She will want to be fresh, clean, and in the mood for your rendezvous. You should also show her that you have taken some care to get ready for your tryst because it makes her feel more respected, which is very important to her. Text her the room number of the luxurious hotel where you've made a reservation, along with the time and date you want to meet there. Ask her to meet you in the lobby for a cocktail and see where things go. Things to text a Capricorn woman. Regardless of your intentions towards your Capricorn woman, there are a few subjects that are always a good idea to text her about. The first is any work-related issue. Her job is always at the top of her list of priorities, so she will gladly help you by texting you back with career advice. Similarly to when you are flirting with a Capricorn woman, you should always text her to congratulate her on her most recent work success or encourage her about any upcoming projects she may have. You should also text her questions that show you know how smart she is and what her interests are. She loves giving advice about her areas of expertise, so flatter her by asking for her opinions and recommendations. Capricorns love nothing more than being right, so your Capricorn crush will love it if you text her out of the blue to tell her that you took her recommendation for something, like a book or a restaurant, and loved it. Finally, the best use of your text messages to a Capricorn lady is to establish plans to meet in person or talk on the phone. If you say that you're not really a big texter and would rather hear her voice, she will know she has found a kindred spirit and will admire you. Why didn't a Capricorn woman text back? Some zodiac signs will leave you on read if you have done even the slightest thing to annoy them, but Capricorn is not one of those signs. If your Capricorn crush isn't responding to your texts, don't jump to the conclusion that it's because she's upset with you. Although it's common for this busy lady to take a long time to text back, you would have to do something terrible to her to make her ice you out completely. She won't hesitate to cut someone obviously toxic out of her life, but she dislikes burning bridges. After all, you might become a valuable business contact in the future. The most likely reason she's not getting back to you is that she's busy at work. A Capricorn woman will always put work first, so don't be offended if she's not responding to you during office hours. Another reason why she might not hit reply is that she is going to contact you some other way. Truth be told, the best way to get in touch with a Capricorn woman isn't over text, but through a phone call or email. Instead of sending you a text message back, she could be planning to give you a call or address whatever you texted her about in person. Also, if your message didn't contain a direct question, a practical Capricorn might not think that it requires a response at all. If your Capricorn lady isn't getting back to you after you've clearly done something to upset her, she is probably taking some time to work through her feelings. She doesn't like big displays of emotion, so she will want to handle how she's feeling behind the scenes before talking to you about it. Summary: if you want to win a serious Capricorn woman's heart, you need to know how to communicate with her, including over texts. While text messages aren't her favorite platform to connect, you can always count on a response if you text a Capricorn lady a direct question related to work or her other interests. Encourage her in her endeavors and ask her about the projects she's currently working on. Be sincere and straightforward, and she will send you a message back in no time. If you want to win the heart of a Capricorn woman through text, then like and subscribe.